If you're struggling to find your sound as an artist, I promise you're not alone. I mean this when I say this. Every single person that makes music struggles with this at some point. So today I'm going to give you 5 real tips on how to overcome this and start to develop your sound as an artist. Okay, first things first, failure is not a setback, it's part of the process. Every bad song you make is a step closer to making a good song. Now think about your favorite artists. Yes, some of them were born with naturally good singing voices, but they all had to experiment with stuff to find their own style. They didn't just immediately know what kind of music they want to make. They had to experiment and fail in order to find that. So you made a song that flopped. It is what it is. It's all part of the process. You'll get there eventually. All right, number 2, stop trying to sound like your favorite artist. Look, we all got artists we look up to. You might want to sound like Juice WRLD, The Weeknd, whoever it may be, but you're not them. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Every single person on this earth has a different voice, and somehow we just expect to have an identical voice to our favorite artists. It doesn't work like that. I personally used to want to sound like Juice WRLD, and as much as I still like his music, I'm not him. I'm just not, and I never will be. No, I'm not saying you can't be as talented as them, but what I'm saying is that everybody is different and everybody has a different voice, and that's fine. Like, you'll find your own way. You'll find your own style. Our number 3 is just experiment with stuff. I mean, your sound as an artist isn't something you necessarily find, but it's more something you build. Try different vocal styles, different beats, different tempos, different this, different that. Just try stuff out. Make the music that you want to make, not what everybody is pressuring you into thinking you have to make. Mess around with effects, switch up your flow, just try something different. You'll find something that works for you. All right, number 4, I think the biggest thing that I see separating great artists from not great artists is confidence. If you don't believe that the music you're making is good, why should you expect anybody else to? You are your biggest critic. If your sound is still developing, just own it. Keep working, keep dropping songs, and don't wait for perfection, because honestly, perfection in humans doesn't even exist. I don't mean to say this as a flex, but I used to get people telling me my music was fire all the time, but I didn't believe it myself. I thought my music was trash in my own brain. Once I gained confidence and believed that my music was good, it actually started getting good, because I was so much more confident. And that confidence translates across so many different things. Your social media presence, your vocal delivery, your lyrics, your creative freedom. Like, the confidence doesn't just apply to one area. It will apply to everything in music. Our number 5, I see way too many artists do this. Stop scrapping your songs. Finish your songs. I was guilty of this too. I used to get halfway through a song and realize that it sucked and then quit. And my logic was, I'm saving time. If I stop a bad song early, then I'm going to save time on making my next hit. But I did not realize that was actually limiting me and holding me back. The reason is every song you finish teaches you something. So even if your song sucks, finish it out. You don't have to drop every song you make. You can make a full song and not release it to the public. Finish your songs. And the reason this is so important is when you can force yourself to finish something even when you're not feeling it, the creative freedom you have then when you are feeling something, the improvement is just exponential. I can't explain it, but now obviously I can't prove this to you until you try it for yourself, so just trust me. Start finishing your songs. Finding your style isn't necessarily about waiting for inspiration. It's about creating consistently. Fail, experiment, be confident, and stop scrapping songs. Your sound is there somewhere. You just have to find it. If this helped, drop a like, hit that sub button, and let me know in the comments one thing that you struggle with when making music. Later.